Every single morning, millions of people brew their coffee, prepare their breakfast, and unknowingly ignore one of nature's most powerful healing treasures, quietly sitting in their spice cabinet. Tiny, nail-shaped buds that most people see as just a flavoring actually contain compounds so potent that scientists now say they can trigger measurable health changes in as little as 7 days. What's astonishing is this. Researchers from respected medical and nutritional institutions have discovered that cloves challenge many of our assumptions about natural medicine, and yet very few people use them correctly. In fact, when consumed the wrong way, cloves provide almost no benefit at all, and in some cases they can even cause harm. The real transformation begins within hours of your first properly consumed clove. Your body doesn't wait days or weeks. It responds immediately, activating a sophisticated healing cascade that grows stronger each day. By day 7, that cascade reaches a point where the difference between chronic inflammation and vibrant health becomes clearly noticeable. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is built for people who believe in evidence-based natural healing and want real, science-supported strategies to improve their health. Join our growing global community by subscribing and turning on notifications. And let us know where you're watching from. Your country in the comments helps show how far this message of health is spreading. Before we explore what happens day by day, there's something critical you must understand. Most people consume cloves incorrectly. They grind them months in advance, overheat them, or take unsafe forms like essential oils internally. When that happens, the most powerful compound in cloves is destroyed or rendered useless. The true power of cloves comes from a bioactive compound called eugenol, which makes up 70 to 90% of cloves' essential oil. Eugenol is responsible for cloves' aroma, its antimicrobial effects, its anti-inflammatory action, and much of its antioxidant strength. But eugenol is delicate. Excessive heat, long storage, and improper preparation break it down. Fresh, whole cloves contain the highest concentration of active compounds. Ground cloves stored for months lose much of their potency. According to World Health Organization guidelines, the safe daily intake of eugenol is about 2.5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. For most adults, that translates to 2 whole cloves per day, a dose that delivers benefits while remaining safe. Day 1 begins the antioxidant response. Within hours, cloves' phenolic compounds begin neutralizing free radicals that damage cells, DNA, and blood vessels. Your body increases production of glutathione, the master antioxidant, offering protection to your brain, heart, and vascular system. This reduction in oxidative stress is one of the earliest and most powerful changes. By day 2, your immune system becomes more efficient. Cloves possess natural antimicrobial properties that help inhibit bacteria, fungi, and viruses. White blood cells respond faster, pathogens struggle to survive, and microbial balance improves, especially in the digestive and respiratory systems. Day 3 focuses on metabolic balance. Studies show cloves improve insulin sensitivity and help stabilize blood sugar. Your cells become better at using glucose for energy, reducing crashes, cravings, and mental fog. This is particularly beneficial for individuals with insulin resistance or pre-diabetes. Day 4 supports liver protection and detoxification. Eugenol helps reduce inflammation in liver tissue and protects liver cells from oxidative damage. A healthier liver improves detoxification, hormone regulation, immune strength, and metabolic efficiency throughout the body. Day 5 strengthens cardiovascular health. Blood vessels become more flexible, inflammation in arterial walls decreases, circulation improves, and oxygen delivery to tissues increases. Many people notice better stamina, clearer thinking, and healthier skin tone at this stage. By day 6, cellular defense mechanisms activate. Clove compounds support DNA repair, inhibit abnormal cell growth, and activate natural tumor-suppressing pathways. While cloves are not a cure, population studies consistently show lower rates of certain cancers where clove consumption is higher. Day 7 brings powerful anti-inflammatory and pain relief effects. Eugenol acts as a natural anesthetic and inflammation regulator. joint stiffness, muscle soreness, and chronic discomfort often decrease as systemic inflammation comes under control. To experience these benefits safely, preparation matters. Use fresh whole cloves only. Chew 2 cloves slowly after a meal, allowing absorption through the mouth while protecting the stomach. Do not exceed this amount. Never ingest clove essential oil. Individuals on blood thinners, those with bleeding disorders, pregnant women, or people with severe acid reflux should consult a healthcare professional first. Consistency is the key. These 7 days are just the beginning. With proper use, cloves can support long-term immune strength, metabolic health, cardiovascular function, and inflammation control naturally. If this information helped you, type yes in the comments. Like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more science-based natural health strategies. Your journey toward better health starts with one small, powerful habit. When most people think about natural remedies, they imagine slow results, something that might work after weeks or months of consistent use. But cloves are different. What makes cloves truly extraordinary is not just what they do, but how quickly they do it. Within hours of proper consumption, cloves trigger a full-body healing cascade that begins at the cellular level and spreads across multiple systems simultaneously. This rapid response happens because cloves are not merely nutrients. They are biological signal molecules. Their primary compound, eugenol, communicates directly with your cells, instructing them to reduce damage, improve defense, and restore balance. Unlike synthetic drugs that target one pathway, cloves activate several interconnected systems at once: antioxidant, defense, immune response, inflammation control, and metabolic regulation. The moment you chew a fresh whole clove, volatile compounds are released and absorbed. Rough the oral mucosa. This allows eugenol to enter the bloodstream quickly, bypassing some of the digestive breakdown that reduces the effectiveness of many plant compounds. Within the first hour, these compounds begin neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Free radical damage is one of the root causes of aging, chronic disease, cardiovascular dysfunction, and cognitive decline. Your body produces free radicals naturally through metabolism, but modern stress, pollution, processed food, and inflammation dramatically increase their levels. Cloves step in as one of nature's most potent antioxidant defenders. In laboratory comparisons, clove antioxidants outperform many fruits and vegetables gram for gram. As free radicals are neutralized, your cells respond by increasing production of glutathione, often referred to as the master antioxidant. Glutathione is essential for detoxification, immune balance, and DNA protection. Many people have critically low glutathione levels without realizing it, especially with age. Cloves help restore this balance quickly. At the same time, the healing cascade reaches your blood vessels. Oxidative stress damages the endothelial lining of arteries, making them stiff, inflamed, and prone to plaque buildup. Eugenol reduces this oxidative damage, allowing blood vessels to relax and function more efficiently. This early improvement in vascular health is why some people notice better circulation, warmer hands and feet, and clearer thinking even within the first day. The brain is another early beneficiary. Neural tissue is especially vulnerable to oxidative stress because it consumes large amounts of oxygen and contains high levels of delicate fats. By reducing oxidative damage in neurons, cloves begin protecting cognitive function almost immediately. This is why early effects often include improved mental clarity, reduced brain fog, and better focus. But the cascade doesn't stop with antioxidants. Cloves also modulate inflammatory signaling pathways. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is a silent driver of heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and neurodegeneration. Eugenol interacts with inflammatory mediators, helping your immune system shift from an overactive, damaging state into a balanced, protective one. This is critical because inflammation is not inherently bad. You need it to fight infections and heal injuries. The problem arises when inflammation never turns off. Cloves help regulate this response, calming unnecessary inflammation while preserving immune defense. This balance begins forming within hours and strengthens with consistent daily use. Another remarkable aspect of this healing cascade is its impact on the digestive system. As clove compounds circulate, they also act locally in the mouth, stomach, and intestines. Their antimicrobial properties help suppress harmful bacteria while allowing beneficial microbes to thrive. This supports gut health, which is closely linked to immunity, mood, metabolism, and hormone regulation. As the gut environment improves, nutrient absorption becomes more efficient. This means your body begins extracting more value from the foods you already eat. Over time, this contributes to better energy levels, reduced cravings, and improved metabolic stability, but the process begins almost immediately. Hormonal sign. Ailing also benefits. Oxidative stress and inflammation interfere with insulin sensitivity, cortisol regulation, and thyroid signaling. By calming these disruptions, cloves help restore metabolic harmony. Many people notice more stable energy and fewer blood sugar crashes, even within the first couple of days. What makes this cascade so powerful is its synergistic nature. Each improvement supports the next. Reduced oxidative stress lowers inflammation. Lower inflammation improves insulin sensitivity. Better insulin signaling supports energy production. Improved energy allows better cellular repair. This creates a positive feedback loop rather than isolated benefits. Importantly, this rapid response only occurs when cloves are consumed correctly. Fresh, whole cloves release volatile compounds that pre-ground cloves often lack. Excessive heat destroys eugenol, and essential oils taken internally bypass the body's natural safety mechanisms, increasing risk. Nature designed cloves to work in small, precise amounts, and when respected, they work remarkably well. Within hours, your body recognizes cloves not as a foreign drug, but as a supportive biological signal. Cells don't fight it, they respond to it, they adapt, they repair. This is why cloves feel less like a stimulant and more like a reset. People often describe a subtle but noticeable sense of balance, less heaviness, less inflammation, clearer thinking, calmer digestion. These aren't placebo effects. They are the result of real biochemical changes unfolding in real time. The key takeaway is this: cloves do not wait weeks to act. They initiate healing the same day they are introduced, provided they are fresh, properly dosed, and consumed consistently. That first day sets the stage for everything that follows in the 7-day transformation. This is not magic, it's biology, working in harmony with nature. Cloves are not powerful by accident. Their extraordinary healing effects come from a single dominant compound that modern science now recognizes as one of the most biologically active molecules found in any culinary spice. That compound is eugenol. Understanding eugenol is the key to understanding why cloves work, why they act so quickly, and why they must be used correctly. Eugenol makes up approximately 70 to 90% of cloves essential oil, a concentration that is almost unheard of in the plant world. This is what gives cloves their sharp aroma, warming sensation, and potent medicinal effects. But eugenol is far more than a flavor compound. It is a multifunctional bioactive molecule capable of interacting directly with cellular signaling pathways throughout the body. At the molecular level, eugenol belongs to a class of compounds known as phenolic compounds. These molecules are highly effective at neutralizing free radicals, unstable particles that damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Free radical damage is a major driver of aging, chronic inflammation, cardiovascular disease, neurodegeneration, and metabolic disorders. Eugenol interrupts this destructive process almost immediately after entering the bloodstream. One of eugenol's most important properties is its ability to penetrate cell membranes. Many antioxidants remain outside the cell, limiting their effectiveness. Eugenol, however, is lipophilic, meaning it dissolves in fats and can cross cellular barriers with ease. This allows it to protect not only the cell surface, but also internal structures such as mitochondria and DNA. Mitochondria are the energy factories of your cells. When they are damaged by oxidative stress, energy production declines, fatigue increases, and aging accelerates. Eugenol helps shield mitochondria from oxidative damage, allowing them to produce energy more efficiently. This is one reason people often report improved energy and mental clarity soon after consuming cloves. Eugenol is also a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. Chronic inflammation is one of the most destructive forces in the human body. It silently damages blood vessels, joints, organs, and brain tissue, even in people who feel mostly healthy. Eugenol helps regulate inflammatory signaling molecules such as prostaglandins and cytokines, reducing excessive inflammation without suppressing the immune system. This distinction is critical. Many pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory drugs work by shutting down inflammation entirely, which can weaken immune defenses and cause long-term side effects. Eugenol works differently. It balances inflammation, allowing your body to respond to injury and infection while preventing chronic overactivation. Another unique feature of eugenol is its natural anesthetic effect. This is why clove oil has been used in dentistry for centuries to relieve tooth pain. Eugenol interacts with nerve receptors involved in pain perception, reducing sensitivity and discomfort. When consumed in whole clove form, this effect extends systemically, contributing to reduced joint pain, muscle soreness, and inflammatory discomfort over time. Eugenol also exhibits strong antimicrobial properties. It can inhibit the growth of bacteria, fungi, and certain viruses by disrupting their cell membranes and interfering with their metabolic processes. This makes it particularly effective in supporting immune health and maintaining microbial balance in the gut, mouth, and respiratory tract. Importantly, eugenol does not act like an indiscriminate antibiotic. It tends to suppress harmful microbes while allowing beneficial bacteria to survive. This selective action helps preserve gut microbiome diversity, which is essential for digestion, immunity, hormone regulation, and even mental health. Research has also revealed eugenol's role in blood sugar regulation. Oxidative stress and inflammation interfere with insulin signaling, leading to insulin resistance and unstable blood glucose levels. Eugenol improves insulin sensitivity by reducing oxidative damage to insulin receptors and supporting pancreatic beta cell function. This explains why clove consumption has been associated with improved glucose control in both diabetic and non-diabetic individuals. Cardiovascular health is another area where eugenol shines. It helps protect the endothelial lining of blood vessels, reduces lipid oxidation, and lowers inflammation in arterial walls. These effects reduce the risk of plaque formation and improve blood flow. Over time, this supports healthier blood pressure, better circulation, and reduced cardiovascular strain. Eugenol's influence extends to the liver, one of the body's most vital detoxification organs. The liver is constantly exposed to toxins, medications, and metabolic byproducts that generate oxidative stress. Eugenol helps protect liver cells from damage, supports enzyme activity involved in detoxification, and reduces inflammatory stress within hepatic tissue. Perhaps one of the most fascinating aspects of eugenol is its anti-cancer potential. Laboratory studies have shown that eugenol can inhibit cancer cell growth, induce apoptosis, program cell death, and suppress tumor-promoting pathways in various cancer types. While cloves are not a cancer treatment, these findings help explain why populations with higher spice consumption often show lower rates of certain cancers. What makes eugenol especially powerful is that it works synergistically with other compounds found in cloves, including flavonoids, tannins, and manganese. Together, these compounds enhance absorption, stabilize metabolic pathways, and amplify protective effects throughout the body. However, eugenol's potency is also why dosage and preparation matter. In concentrated essential oil form, eugenol can be toxic if taken internally. In whole cloves, nature provides it in a safe, balanced matrix that regulates absorption and prevents overdose. This is why whole cloves are safe when consumed properly, while clove oil is not. Freshness is critical. Eugenol is volatile, meaning it evaporates and degrades over time. Pre-ground cloves lose much of their eugenol content within months. Heat also breaks down eugenol, which is why excessive cooking reduces cloves' therapeutic value. When you chew a fresh whole clove, you release eugenol in the form your body recognizes and can safely use. This is the method that aligns with human biology and centuries of traditional use. now validated by modern science. In essence, eugenol is the intelligence behind cloves' power. It is the molecule that communicates with your cells, activates defense systems, calms inflammation, protects DNA, and restores balance. Without eugenol, cloves are just another spice. With it, they become one of nature's most effective healing tools. Understanding eugenol is understanding why cloves work, and why respecting their proper use makes all the difference. Cloves are one of the most powerful healing spices on earth, yet most people receive little to no benefit from them. The reason is simple: cloves are almost always used incorrectly. In fact, the most common ways people consume cloves actively destroy the very compounds responsible for their health benefits. The first major mistake is using old, pre-ground cloves. Once cloves are ground into powder, their most important compound, eugenol, begins to evaporate and degrade almost immediately. Within weeks, much of its potency is gone. After a few months, ground cloves are often little more than aromatic dust. People sprinkle them into food, believing they're getting therapeutic benefits, when in reality, the active compounds are no longer present in meaningful amounts. The second mistake is overheating cloves. Eugenol is a volatile compound that breaks down when exposed to high heat for extended periods. When cloves are boiled aggressively, fried, or cooked for long durations, their medicinal properties are severely reduced. While cloves can still add flavor in cooking, their healing potential is dramatically diminished by excessive heat. Another common error is taking clove essential oil internally. This is not only ineffective, it can be dangerous. Clove oil is highly concentrated and lacks the natural buff ring compounds found in whole cloves. Even small amounts can irritate the mouth, stomach, and liver, and in some cases cause serious side effects. Whole cloves are safe because nature delivers eugenol in controlled amounts. Essential oil bypasses that safety system. Many people also make the mistake of using too much. More is not better with cloves. Eugenol is powerful, and excessive intake can lead to stomach irritation, mouth burning, liver stress, and blood-thinning effects. The safe and effective dose for most adults is just 2 whole cloves per day. Exceeding this does not increase benefits and can actually cause harm. Timing is another overlooked factor. Consuming cloves on an empty stomach can irritate the digestive lining in sensitive individuals. This leads people to believe cloves don't suit them, when in reality the timing was wrong. Taking cloves after a meal allows the compounds to be absorbed gently while protecting the stomach. Quality also matters. Low-grade cloves, often dull in color and weak in aroma, contain significantly less eugenol. Fresh cloves should be dark brown, firm, and strongly aromatic. If they smell weak or feel soft, their medicinal value is likely gone. Finally, inconsistency ruins results. Some people take cloves once in a while and expect dramatic changes. Cloves work through cumulative biological signaling. Skipping days interrupts the healing cascade, preventing long-term benefits from developing. When cloves are used fresh, whole, properly dosed, and consistently, they deliver remarkable results. When they are ground, overheated, overdosed, or misused, they become ineffective or even harmful. The real power of cloves is not revealed in a single moment. It unfolds in stages. When consumed correctly and consistently, cloves guide your body through a carefully layered healing process that builds day by day. Each stage prepares the foundation for the next, creating a transformation that many people begin to feel within just 1 week. Day 1 begins with antioxidant defense. Within hours of chewing 2 fresh whole cloves, powerful phenolic compounds, especially eugenol, enter your bloodstream. Their first mission is neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, DNA, and blood vessels. This reduction in oxidative stress protects your heart, brain, and organs almost immediately. Many people notice subtle clarity, lighter digestion, or reduced fatigue by the end of the first day. Day 2 activates immune optimization. As antioxidant stress decreases, your immune system functions more efficiently. Cloves possess natural antimicrobial properties that inhibit harmful bacteria, fungi, and viruses. This doesn't suppress immunity, it strengthens it. White blood cells respond faster, microbial balance improves in the gut and respiratory tract, and your body becomes more resilient to infection. This is especially noticeable during seasonal illness or periods of stress. Day 3 supports blood sugar and metabolic balance. By the third day, clove compounds begin improving insulin sensitivity. Cells become more responsive to insulin, allowing glucose to enter efficiently instead of lingering in the bloodstream. This stabilizes energy levels, reduces sugar cravings, and minimizes mental fog. Many people report fewer energy crashes and more consistent focus throughout the day. Day 4, stray, strengthens liver detoxification and protection. The liver is your body's primary detox organ, and it is highly vulnerable to oxidative and inflammatory damage. Eugenol helps protect liver cells while supporting detox enzymes that process toxins, medications, and metabolic waste. As liver efficiency improves, inflammation throughout the body often decreases, digestion improves, and immune function becomes stronger. Day 5 enhances cardiovascular health and circulation. With inflammation reduced and antioxidant protection in place, blood vessels begin functioning more efficiently, arterial walls become more flexible, circulation improves, and oxygen delivery to tissues increases. This can result in better stamina, clearer thinking, healthier skin tone, and improved blood pressure stability. Cardiovascular benefits are one of the most consistent long-term advantages of regular clove use. Day 6 activates cellular defense and protection mechanisms. At this stage, clove compounds support DNA repair pathways and help suppress abnormal cell growth. While cloves are not a treatment for cancer, research shows they contain compounds that discourage cancer-promoting signals and encourage the elimination of damaged cells. This cellular protection represents a deeper layer of long-term disease prevention. Day 7 delivers pain relief and inflammation control. By the 7th day, cloves demonstrate their full anti-inflammatory and analgesic potential. Eugenol acts as a natural anesthetic and inflammation modulator, reducing joint stiffness, muscle soreness, and chronic discomfort. Pain perception decreases, while tissue healing improves. Many people feel lighter, more mobile, and more comfortable in their bodies. What makes this 7-day process remarkable is not just the individual benefits, but how they work together. Reduced oxidative stress lowers inflammation. Lower inflammation improves insulin sensitivity. Better metabolism supports liver detoxification. Improved circulation enhances cellular repair. Each system strengthens the next, creating a positive biological feedback loop. Consistency is essential. Skipping days disrupts this cascade and weakens results. Cloves work best when taken daily, in small, precise amounts that your body can recognize and integrate. This 7-day transformation is not the end, it is the beginning. Continued use helps maintain these improvements and deepens them over time. Immune resilience increases, inflammation remains controlled, metabolic balance improves, and overall vitality strengthens. The lesson is simple but powerful. Cloves don't work like a quick stimulant or temporary fix. They work like a biological reset, slowly restoring balance, system by system. When used correctly, 2 small cloves can create changes that ripple throughout your entire body, starting in just 7 days.